Jerry, once again a game of fine margins. You've just been edged out at home to Farnborough. Not really much in it though, was there?
I thought it was exactly, I was just spoke to Spencer, the manager, I thought it was exactly the same as the game up there actually. It was one moment up there, obviously Alex scoring that won us the game. I thought today, likewise really, bit of a nothing game, but two teams trying to win the game. Football matches are won with moments obviously. And what we haven't done is sense the danger. I thought that was probably our best spell in the game when they scored. I did say at half time that they're a dangerous side. I think they went away and won 4-1 at Dulwich with 30% possession, and that tells you the type of team they are. So when you've got the ball, you're probably your most vulnerable against a team like Farnborough because they do break on you quite quick. But what we haven't done in the last two games now, really, haven't sensed the danger. We haven't been proactive enough to identify that danger's coming and ball down the side of the box. You know, Jack's been pulled out, but he's coming to attack the ball. But we've got to work across the pitch then, and we can't allow a player to have a touch in the box and score because that happened at Braintree as well. So that was the one moment. We got some half moments. As I said, I thought that was our best 20-minute spell in the game after half time. We started the game well as well, but there was nothing at half time. I think everyone went in and thought, you know, fans as well as likewise, thought nothing game. This is a stereotypical National League South game that may end up with one goal winning it or 0-0. But when you're not at your free-flowing best and not quite on top of your game and not so much of a threat in an attacking sense, you've just got to get a point from the game. And again, we failed to do that because it's just been one moment. There's nothing else. One moment in the game where we've lapsed in concentration. It's nothing magic from them. It's we haven't managed the situation well enough and not read the situation well enough.
The more noise. It feels like in recent weeks we have defended better. Say that was one moment. It wasn't 6 or 7 moments where they had a chance like that. But perhaps in the final third we didn't test their keeper enough.
No, exactly that. That's the mark. You know, I don't want to come in and sound like a broken record, but we've played all right in the game. We haven't played brilliant, but we've played okay. And like you say, we defended really well. When the ball's in front of us, we know they've got the ball and we're set, we're okay. Like I said, once we've got possession of the ball and it might be a little bit of a transition, it's only one moment in the game at the moment that's costing us, and that's just the way it goes. But we need to be better with it. You need to learn quickly about it because that's a loss at home after a really good result here against Eastbourne, 2-0 result. Quite similar in regards of the way we defended, but we kept a clean sheet. Now what we haven't had today, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say we've had flurries of chances. We haven't created enough at all. I thought we didn't really threaten behind. We threatened to start the game. We got down the sides. Young Sonny got down the sides of Kev Locko, their centre-back, and started pulling them around a little bit, and Dan Hayfield got forward and really high as a wing-back and tried to put some crosses in. A few bits flashing across. But we've not really worked their goalkeeper, and that's a disappointment at home. Of course it is. But for me, just keep a clean sheet, just keep a 0, grab a point, and move on. And that happens. You have parts in your season where it's going to be like that. We felt as if today we could go and win this game, but like I said, nothing in it, and they're the ones that have come out on top. I have to be honest with that and say that we weren't good enough in that one moment. That was all. The rest of the game was fine, just fine. And I'm sure Farnborough say, well, I know Farnborough saying the same in it. But we need to quickly learn, because you can't have one moment in the game that costs you. Because at the end of the day, whether it's one moment or 100 moments, there's only 3 points in a game of football, and they're the ones that have walked away the 3 points. Instead, we should have probably picked up a 1.
One bonus, Cody Cook, who you said last week you wanted to get 90 out of him, and he did last the 90 today. He changed everything around him. He didn't have too much to work with. He didn't have too many clear chances, but fitness-wise, he looked okay. Yeah,
he looked great. Cody's seen he's been out such a long time. I've got to be honest, I think we're missing our wing-backs. We haven't got a right-back there at the moment to put in the team. We haven't got a left-back. We've got 3 centre-backs, so I've got to play with 3 centre-backs. We've got a central midfielder doing a job for us at right wing-back, and we've got a left winger there doing a job for us at left wing-back. Joe Rains is a massive miss for us, and we're frustrated that he's still out. Too many times this season we've had key players out of the team. We spoke about Cody and Alex before, but these are massive players. I'm not going to hide away from that. Dan Greenslade is a huge player, probably been our best player all season, missing today and then missing next week as well. So not excuses, just facts. And I can't play a back 4 because, like I said, I haven't got 2 full-backs to go in there, so I have to play the back 3, who've done okay, by the way. But we need to look at that goal, and they need to look at that goal and make sure that, again, doesn't happen in a 96-minute game of football, because that we should be sat here tonight with a point. Nothing more than that. We didn't deserve to win it. And I don't really think Farnborough did. I think it should have been just a 0-0, but the facts are they took the points. So, yeah, we've had to mix and match and put the team around and put our game plan. I tried everything up top, as you say. I went with a I went with a 1 and a 2 to start with, and then we went with a 3, and then we went inverted, and we tried everything we possibly could to try and help the boys out, and went a little bit longer late in the game to go up to the front 3. We didn't get enough gambling off of Cody. He's won a lot of flick-ons today and been really physical. When we have had a couple of opportunities that have fallen for us up there second half, we've slashed them over the bar and not worked the keeper. There's one moment I thought where Luke's gone in a couple of times and he's done well to go in. I thought he's had a good game, Luke, today. He's put 1 over, 2 over, and then he's had his moment where he got on his right foot, and it was a good strike, but of course it's straight at Turner, and he's managed to save it. So those sort of things aren't really happening for us at the moment, but what we do is we pick ourselves back up. And we have to, because in football there's always another game. There's another game next week. We've got a week now, a free week, which will be our last free week for a long time, and a run of games. No tougher than way at Chelmsford. I know they've lost today to Welling, but that's a tough team to go up there. They're physical, they're athletic, on a really tough pitch, small pitch. But we've got to pick ourselves up and we've got to go again. That's the only way I know how, and I know the group well as well. So we'll come in Tuesday, and we'll have to be positive and build into a game plan going on Saturday to Chelmsford City.
Best of luck for Saturday.
Cheers.